Does an atom have a color? Welcome to our channel, and today we will discuss, does an atom have a color? In this episode, we're going to dive deep into the world of atoms to answer this intriguing question that might have crossed your mind at some point. So, sit back, relax, and let's explore the mysterious and fascinating world of atoms. To understand whether or not an atom has a color, we need to first understand what an atom is. Atoms are the building blocks of matter and the smallest unit of an element that retains the properties of that element. They consist of protons, neutrons, and electrons that are held together by electromagnetic forces. Atoms are microscopic and cannot be seen with the naked eye. However, in 1920, scientists discovered that electrons, which orbit the nucleus of an atom, emit light when they jump from one orbit to another. This discovery led to the development of the famous Bohr's model of the atom, which described the behavior of electrons in an atom as it absorbs and emits light. As scientists continued to watch the behavior of electrons, they realized that electrons emit light at very specific wavelengths, which correspond to specific colors in the visible spectrum. Each element has a unique set of electron transitions, meaning that each element emits and absorbs different colors of light. This is the basis of atomic spectroscopy, which is the study of electromagnetic radiation absorbed and emitted by atoms. However, despite the fact that atoms emit and absorb light at specific wavelengths, a single atom cannot be said to have a color. This is because color is a property of visible light, and atoms are simply too small to interact with visible light in a way that would allow them to have a color. What we see as color is simply the interaction of visible light with our eyes and brain. When light enters our eyes, it is absorbed by specialized cells called photoreceptors, which are responsible for detecting color. The photoreceptors then send signals to our brain, which interprets the signals and produces the sensation of color. Since atoms are too small to interact with visible light in a way that produces color, they cannot be said to have a color. Instead, the colors we associate with different elements are simply the colors of light that are emitted or absorbed by those elements. In conclusion, while atoms emit and absorb specific colors of light, they cannot be said to have a color. The colors we associate with elements are simply the result of the interaction of visible light with the atoms of those elements. Understanding the behavior of electrons in atoms and the role of atomic spectroscopy in the study of atoms can help us appreciate the fascinating and complex nature of the building blocks of matter. I hope you found this information interesting and informative. Thanks for joining Information 01 channel, and as always, stay curious. Thanks for watching.